Hey, how you doing? Sim Racing Dad here, aka Lewis Bloom. How you doing? Back again with a relatively quick one this time. It is the weekend of the Nords 24-hour race, the Nordschleife 24-hour race. I've actually got that on right now on YouTube. I've just muted it whilst I record this quickly. Basically, in 2021, I believe it was, I set myself the New Year's resolution to learn the Nordschleife track. I'd never learned it before. I've had an interest in racing, but it was always Formula 1 in the past, so I know a bunch of those tracks relatively well, but I've never bothered to learn the Nordschleife. So in 2021, I set myself that goal, and I was putting just a ridiculous amount of time in the sim to try and learn the track, because it is nearly 13 miles long, and it's an interesting one to learn. Very old-fashioned, barriers are right there, and as I watch it now, the 24-hour race, I can't believe they let modern GT3 cars go around it. So anyway, that was 2021. I counted that goal as being achieved, and I wanted to show you one of my laps around the Nordschleife, or shall we say one of my 0.9 lap around the Nordschleife that I'm very proud of in race conditions, with the AI set at 100 in Automobilista 2. The footage we've got going on just here, or just there, is from the race. That is not what I was driving. That is one of the GT4s that I put into the race. But yeah, let's pop over, and I wanna show you one of my laps. Okay, so here we are, the start of the GT3 field, of which I am in. I'm in a Mercedes GT3 into T1. Super nervous as always at T1. Make it round somewhat safely, and then there's a little tap. So this is the start. As you can see, cars spread out, go in. That Porsche doesn't hit me. That one there. That one just taps me just there, though. No harm done, though. We carry on going around the GP circuit. At this point, I'm just amazed that I've made T1. I'm still getting used to the idea of racing with 100% AI. It's not something that I'm quite used to just yet. Oh, there we go. Nice. So this is the first time I've actually I've watched this back in sequence as well. So yeah, going around the GP circuit here, we've got the McLaren in front and another Mercedes. The rest of the field, as you can see there, they are right there, and the Mercedes and the McLaren do touch just in front of me as well. I can't remember what I got the aggression set to for the AI, but they gave space. They were fair with their space, but they did give as good as they got. Oh, they got as good as they give. I don't know what it's bloody saying. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the GP circuit here. This is usually when things start to go wrong for me. Getting around the GP circuit is easy enough. Getting around the full green hell, though, that's a different matter. Bloody hell, Automobilista 2 does look really good. It really does look good. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm definitely using the AI a little bit to help with braking points. Whilst I do know roughly where to brake and when and how hard, one thing I think that sim racers tend to forget is that hot lapping and practice is not remotely in any case whatsoever anything like race pace. It's nothing like driving with other cars in close packs like we are here. I mean, you can see me, the McLaren, the other Mercedes and me really close together, with the other guys right behind us as well. So being able to take the different lines like that, for example, I sniffed the tiniest little chance, and I just, oh, sod it, I'm going for it. I was a little bit naughty, to be honest. I was a little bit hesitant, but in the end I went for it. The McLaren was still there. That was at the side for the entire time, and he took me back on the exit. He just had a better exit than me, a lot more confidence. That Mercedes there, I did not realize he touched me. So yeah, at this point, I'm not even mega aware that Mercedes is that close up my ass. I'm still full mode. I'm just looking at the McLaren in front. And I think it's around this section that I start to recognize, oh, there's a Mercedes up my ass. There he is. There he is. He is, as you can see, he's basically pushing me around at that point. There's no contact, but he is eager. He is an eager beaver to get past me. And we're now what are we, 4.5 minutes into the lap thereabouts. Bearing in mind it's a rolling start, so obviously the first lap is always a slower one. Whoa! A little bump there, that's entirely on me. I got on the power, and the McLaren didn't. But yeah, so we're 4 and a bit minutes in, or basically 5 now. 5 minutes in, and what is going through my head is, where am I going to screw this up? Where am I going to screw this up? And I know it's not what should be in my head, but this is still a very new track to me when it comes to racing. I've only recently learned it. As I said, at the end of 2021 I learned it. There you go, there goes the Mercedes. He gets a better exit than me through here. There's still parts of this track where I'm definitely very tippy toes, shall we say. Very, very nervous at times. And I'm definitely in the mindset of, this is the best I've ever driven, even in this offline AI situation, but in a race, this is the best I've ever driven around the Nords. Let's try not to get too excited. Let's try not to send it too much as I then send it. So as well as having the nervous parts of the track, there are definitely parts of the track that I know relatively well, and I know that coming out of the carousel there, you can absolutely nail it. You can nail the exit there. But of course, Mercedes still right there, still up my ass. Okay, now we're coming into the part of the circuit I definitely don't know that well. And this is one of the funny things that I found about learning the Nords, is because it's such a long track, because it's nearly 13 miles long, you end up getting to know the first part of the circuit really well. You will drive it, and you would drive it, and you would drive it, and it is obviously the first part is the part you drive the most. Lovely little bit of air there over that bump. So the first part of the circuit, fine. Second half of the circuit, last quarter of the circuit, definitely not super engraved in my memory. As we can see here, I'm not sure 100% when to go full power, and the Merc and the Porsche can pass. However, as you can see, one of the newer features of AMS2 is the AI making mistakes. So what happened there was the Merc got a bit sideways, which allowed me to go past, with the Porsche stuck behind the Merc having to brake. And then I'm just like, sorry, in the second carousel, I've got the inside, I'm going for it. Now, in in the cockpit at this point, I'm getting a little bit excited. I really am getting a little bit excited because I'm thinking I've nearly done an entire lap in a pack in racing conditions around Nords in a GT3 car. I'm getting so excited that I get the McLaren draft and then go for the overtake. Now I know I'm a turn or two away from a full lap. And then that happens. And once again, Sim Racing Dad, I'm gobsmacked. This is the onboard. Just a tap. Ooh. And that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. So if you like this video, please do throw us a like on a... throw us a like, comment, or subscribe. It's all super helpful. If you think that was my fault, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you later.